Hear me out. This is the real about the ERC, the Employee Retention Tax Credit. I know you've been seeing it. They've been telling you it's better than the PPP. I'm gonna give you the real now, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to go no further to find out the real. Hey, as always, if you're a small business owner, drop your nickname below. Let's start off and just tell you who this is not for. So if you did not or do not have a business with W-2 employees where you actually pay employee taxes, keep pushing, because this ain't for you unless somebody gonna swindle some paperwork for you, okay? That puts you out automatically. Now, if you did have W-2 employees, and I did say if you did, you're able to go back up to 3 years and retroactively file. That form that you're filing is actually called the 941X file. It's an IRS file. This is based off of quarterly wages because you will be filing these quarterly. Why does ERC or Employee Retention Credit exist is due to the pandemic in the years of 2020 to 2021. So in a nutshell, what it means is it's used to incentivize the employers who had employees, right, to help them get some money back, knowing that they more than likely took a loss to the pandemic. Initially, they were doing up to $7,000 per employee. In a nutshell, with these incentives, per employee, you can get up to $26,000 because how they doing the calculation is it's like $7,000 per quarter, but they don't let you go all the way up to 4 quarters. So if you do 7 times 3, that's 21, and then they got like a $5,000 multiplier they do for the last quarter. So that's how they come up with a 26K. That's why you're seeing 26K everywhere. Even though this process is complicated, I will say you don't want to leave this money on the table, especially if you qualified for the PPP and you had employees that you paid payroll tax. And that's typically an easy way to understand that is you had W-2 employees. Some businesses didn't have W-2 employees. They had like subcontractors that did 1099, and then they wouldn't qualify for this. Now, technically, there is a way you could go back and backfile the taxes that you would have paid for the employees. That's a little bit more complicated. You would want to get with a professional on that, and you still could end up in a positive on getting some free money. So a pro to this program, if you had employees in the pandemic, this is free money. You don't have to specifically use it for anything because it's a credit given back to you. The cons is everybody's going to tell you to see a tax professional, and most of your tax professionals, local people who just file taxes, have never done it. They don't understand the worksheet and the calculation because it goes off of wages that you pay per quarter. And there's just like the PPP, there's a calculation to it. So if you would like to know more about it, maybe you got some more questions, I didn't cover something, let me know what I didn't cover below. My number's in my bio. I'd like to help you get going, possibly on the right track, and connect you with the right people and sources.